In this article, one will be writing about what has been bothering me about American U.S. presidents, and how they could do what they want without paying the consequences, even rape, but that should not be. Thomas Jefferson is known for raping his slave Sarah, Sally Hemings, 1773 to 1835, starting when she became 14 and him 44. Stephen Grover Cleveland, March 18, 1837 to June 24, 1908, who was president from 1885 to 1889, and from 1893 to 1897, was known also as a rapist. The victim was a 38-year-old woman named Maria Halpin, who encountered Cleveland on the street in Buffalo, New York, in 1873, raped her, by use of force and violence and without her consent. Why Maria Halpin didn't report. October 19, 2018, by Rise Collaborative. Written by Tyler Bagwell. Maria Halpin didn't report because her assailant was the sheriff, and he told her. He was determined to secure her ruin if it cost him $10,000 or if he was hanged by the neck for it. Also, it was 1873, and laws protecting women against sexual assault were non-existent. When she did come forward in 1884, it was only to straighten out the stories printed about her and her assailant, Grover Cleveland, as he was campaigning to be President of the United States. September 20, 2020, Business Insider. Trump accused sexual harassment by 26 women, which Trump denied. Although Trump is my favorite president, since he was the only president who was for the nation of Israel and stood against abortion, but yet he shouldn't be higher than the law. No one should be excused, even a former president like Trump. One of the victims was Amy Doris. TheGuardian.com. Donald Trump accused of sexual assault by former model Amy Doris. Lucy Osborne. Thursday, the 17th of September 2020, 5:45 Eastern Daylight Saving Time. A former model has come forward to accuse Donald Trump of sexually assaulting her at the U.S. Open tennis tournament more than 2 decades ago, in an alleged incident that left her feeling sick and violated. In an exclusive interview with The Guardian, Amy Doris alleged that Trump accosted her outside the bathroom in his VIP box at the tournament in New York on the 5th of September 1997. Doris, who was 24 at the time, accuses Trump of forcing his tongue down her throat, assaulting her all over her body and holding her in a grip she was unable to escape from. May 20, 2020, Business Insider. Biden has been himself accused at least by 8 women of sexual harassment. One of them was a case before the court right before he ran for the office of president, by Tara Reid, former Senate aide. In 1993, she said he sexually assaulted her. According to the Business Insider, May 4, 2020, Biden released a 2-minute video after the initial allegations were made public in April 2019, but he was criticized for giving what critics deemed a non-apology apology, in which he said he would try to do better moving forward. He later said he's not sorry for anything that I've ever done. Biden wasn't even president, and yet he is let go without even an apology. Joe Biden declines to apologize in first television interview of his 2020 campaign. By Gregory Krieg, CNN. Updated 10:48 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, Saturday, April 27, 2019. CNN, the hosts of ABC's The View were looking and asking repeatedly for an apology from Joe Biden. But the former vice president deflected them at almost every turn, offering qualified regrets over his handling of Anita Hill's 1991 testimony and more recent allegations from women who said Biden made them feel awkward or uncomfortable. In November 2017, sources within the Democratic Party told author and former foreign editor of Newsweek, Edward Klein, that Clinton was being accused of sexual assault by 4 women. An article in Yahoo.com by Ariana Jarrett. The full list of Bill Clinton's sexual assault allegations by 12 different women. October 31, 2017, 1:30 a.m. If this would have been an average Joe, the maximum is 20 years in prison, But since they are presidents or people in authority, they are unharmed as they pursue their next victim. But yet a president should be able to be taken out of office if he is charged with a crime and arrested. Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution states the President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. The question should be asked: does sexual assault count as a high crime? And I believe it does. United States President Ulysses S. Grant, in 1872, is the only known record of a sitting U.S. president being arrested. Police officer William H. West arrested the president at the corner of 13th and M Streets in Washington for speeding on street on multiple occasions. Look at what this president was arrested for: a misdemeanor in the eyes of some. How much more should these rapists be arrested for a worse crime than speeding? But no one should be over the law, even our presidents. And we need leaders in office that respect the law and women, which could make us proud because they just don't lead by command, but lead by example.